Two-time Olympic champion Evgeny Plushenko declared the free dance by France's Laurence Fournier-Baudry and Guillaume Cizeron, one of the best of the 21st century. Fournier-Baudry and Cizeron won gold in ice dancing at the 2026 Olympics, with Americans Madison Chock and Evan Bates taking second place, and Canada's Piper Gills and Paul Poirier taking third. We can argue until we're hoarse about who deserves gold more, but what Laurence Fournier-Baudry and Guillaume Cizeron showed us is undoubtedly art on ice. I was stunned when I learned that the newly formed French duo is only 1 year old. It's unbelievable. What they've accomplished this season is simply incredible. I felt like they'd been skating together their entire athletic careers. On Wednesday, they, and only they, impressed me most. Their free skate can rightfully be considered one of the best programs of the 21st century, and Cizeron, now a two-time Olympic champion, is a national treasure for France. 2026 Olympic silver medalists Madison Chock and Evan Bates are wonderful, but technically and emotionally, the American is far inferior to his partner. I felt they left too much strength and energy in the team competition, which was not enough for the individual competition. The Spanish duo of Olivia Smart and Tim Dix made an incredible impression on me. The program is magnificent, with many unique innovations, and the choreography is absolutely astronomical. I am amazed. Despite their sixth-place finish in Milan, I am confident this pair has a great future. I've already followed the guys on social media and will be keeping an eye on their future programs, Plushenko wrote in a column for Sport Express. I'd like to highlight Diana Davis and Gleb Smolkin, representing Georgia. I remember their performance at the 2022 Beijing Olympics very well. After yesterday's performance, I was convinced that the guys and the coaching staff have done a tremendous job over the past 4 years and deserve praise. For a long time, I couldn't find the words to articulate what had changed in this pair. Yes, their skating has improved, they've become more in tune with each other. But most importantly, they're now stylish. Their signature look, a completely different style, scale, and flow. With this performance, Davis and Smolkin entered the elite of ice dance pairs and will rightfully compete for medal places in the next Olympic cycle. I sincerely wish them good luck, wrote Plushenko. Honored coach of Russia Alexander Julin called the French victory logical. Overall, the results in ice dance were logical for me. It turned out the way I wanted. I really like the Canadians. They had the skate of their lives. They were able to completely forget that these were the Olympic Games and skate for fun. This was most likely their last Olympics. As for Cizeron and Baudry, their level of skating is fantastic. I honestly didn't expect them to gel so quickly. It's absolutely fantastic, and they're a perfect match. A new pair always needs time to get used to it, but here, for me, everything clicked very quickly after just the first competition. I felt completely at home with their duo. Baudry is great, and she's lucky to be skating with such a partner. Cizeron's greatest strength is that he leads his partner so well and adapts to her. That's the essence of a partner's skill. The great Christopher Dean was just like that, masterfully able to highlight the best qualities of his partner, said Julin. Actress Renata Litvinova admires figure skater Guillaume Cizeron. I'm watching the Olympics. Yesterday, I was rooting for Guillaume Cizeron. He returned with his new partner Lolo Lawrence. With Guillaume, everything turns to gold. He is figure skating, like Federer is tennis, noted Renata Litvinova. French figure skater Guillaume Cizeron became the first ice dancer in history to win Olympic gold with different partners. Olympic figure skating champion Gabriela Papadakis posted a photo of a glass and a pack of cigarettes after Guillaume Cizeron's victory at Milan 2026. Papadakis and Cizeron won the ice dance title at Beijing 2022. Gabriela later retired, and Cizeron teamed up with Laurence Fournier-Baudry. French figure skaters Laurence Fournier-Baudry and Guillaume Cizeron commented on their victory in ice dancing at the 2026 Olympics. "Oh my God, we're still in shock. Today was such a special day. Just a year ago, we were just starting to dream about this, and it's incredible what we've been through. All the work, training, and support we've received along the way. We're both perfectionists and always want to give it our all. Tonight, we skated with all our hearts and gave 100% in this performance. This choreography is like our baby. We love it so much. We love creating it, rehearsing it, and it's special to us," Cizeron said. "Guillaume is the best. From the very beginning, when we started skating together, I knew he was the best ice dancer in the world. He gave me so much confidence throughout the season, and that confidence probably helped us achieve what we did," Fournier-Baudry added. Journalist Elena Vitsekhovskaya shared her opinion on the results of the Olympic ice dancing tournament. The closest I've ever come to understanding how judges work in figure skating was expressed by a coach I highly respect, Valentin Nikolaev. He once remarked that judges almost never evaluate a person's specific performance. They evaluate their pre-existing perception of their skating. Yesterday's ice dancing final was precisely that case. Otherwise, the three medalists would have had at least equal scores. All three, technically speaking, had excellent footwork and beautiful elements, but Guillaume messed up his twizzles, and Madi, despite my love for the skater, brought back memories of her first Grand Prix performance, when she was constantly distracted by her skirt and constantly adjusting it. The Americans had a perfect skirt-specific performance in the team competition, but in the final, we experienced what I call the perfect is the enemy of the good. Again, attention was focused on the skirt, it's unclear which one, again, frantically ripping the fabric off the partner's head, and this seriously damaged the drama of the dance. But from the judges' impressions throughout the season, the Canadians couldn't have been near the gods. It's no coincidence that they were sent all the way to fourth place in the Grand Prix final, below the British. And in the Olympic scores, it seems to me, this was precisely what was subtly reflected. As for Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson drowning on live television, that's not uncommon either. When you're under pressure for a long time, and quite unjustifiably, and are given advances, and then at the right moment you fall apart, the judges' love ends quickly. Like payback for everything that came before. Judges, they're vindictive, you know, Vitsekhovskaya wrote on Telegram. American figure skaters Madison Chock and Evan Bates spoke about their emotions after winning the silver medal in ice dancing at the 2026 Olympics. We're experiencing bittersweet feelings right now. We have a lot to be proud of. We've had an incredible career, 15 years on the ice together. This week we showed 4 of our best performances. I'm truly proud of how we performed and what we've accomplished here. I'm very grateful to our coaches and families. They've been with us this whole way and supported us through everything. It means so much to us to be a part of this sport and to contribute years of work and creativity to inspire the next generation of skaters, Chalk said. We skated 4 times in 6 days at the Olympics. We'd never done anything like this before, and it took tremendous mental strength and discipline to stay focused for 6 days and deliver 4 great performances. At the end of the 4th, the emotions just poured out because it was so hard, and we really did our best. I think that's what we'll try to remember and focus on the most. We truly gave it our all every time we stepped on the ice. That's life. Sometimes you feel like you're doing everything right, but things don't go your way. And that's sport. It's a subjective sport, it's a judged sport. The fact remains, we did our best, we skated our best. We felt like we were very close, Bates added.
I made a promise myself for skies, honestly.